Hey guys, what's up? It's Will, and I am back with another video. It is currently 6 o'clock in the morning, and I am getting ready for work. So, I just thought I'd sit down and tell you that while I have been away from my channel, I have not been gone from the game. I have been grinding and making sure that everything is all set for the next world release, and I have content for to make. So a couple really cool updates. The other day I went to the shopping district to try and see because I submitted one of my stitches and I made overall leaderboards. I think I was number 15. I have a screenshot right here. So I'm really happy about that. I haven't checked today, but yeah, I made 14 for a little bit and then I was bumped back down to 15, but that's okay because I think I still might get a badge anyway. I'm not entirely sure. Second, as you can probably see, is I got my Life Elegant boots. Finally, one of my friends was helping me farm, so I got them. I deafened him when I screamed, and then yeah, we ended up farming a little bit yesterday, and I got another pair of them. So I am so happy. Um, so this video today is kind of a fun video because I finally figured out the reason why I couldn't submit this house in Castle Tours because I've been working pretty hard at my badges and you know they're not where I want them to be, but we're getting there. Anyway, so there was the Cuckoo Clock Gauntlet was in this house, so it was only letting me choose the gauntlet style, and I was getting no traction with that. So I took that out. So I'm sorry if it looks kind of a mess where the Cuckoo Clock Gauntlet was, but I'm trying to find a replacement. Anyway, so I was able to submit this as a decorative category, so I'm really happy about that. So let me show you my house tour, I guess. Because I do so many videos in this house, and I feel like you guys don't know what the entire layout is, so I'm going to show it to you today. Alrighty? Alright. So, starting out, we have our little grand promenade. I love foliage, and you'll see a lot of it. And the biggest reason I decided to decorate the Wisteria Villa is because of Zen Master Blue's video. And uh, I think I've had this castle alone for about 4 or 5 years. And then they introduced, it was on my original life, and then they introduced like castle sharing and stuff like that. So when I ended the life of my other life, yeah, I kind of picked up where they left off. So over here is my garden. I film a decent amount of videos here, and I'm really happy about it solely because I do have a lot of like rare or retired items, and I make it work in the way that it's not like show-offy, it's not in your face. It's not, hey, look at this, I have this rare item, you have to be jealous. It's more just kind of like you walk in, oh, cool, and then yeah. um, by all means, if I seem cocky at all, call me out in the comments. That's okay. I just have worked very hard on this. So we had our little boat right there. That was pretty cool. Um, I put that. That was one of the first things in when advanced move was a thing. So over here we have our Zen fountain. I love my Zen fountain. I come out here all the time whenever I finish a world to just relax and unwind. This is literally my tranquil cottage. Love it. Um, I had no idea I had this. I think that was a Scroll of Fortune item. That's pretty cool. We have a little bird bath right there. The Stygian trees. One of the best things to be released in the game. I just liked this hammock a lot better. I think there's another version of the hammock, but it's like two like sticks. I might change it, but for right now, I kind of like that. Um, yeah. So then over here we have another used to be rare item. It was like the Celestial Grand Fountain, right? Yeah, Grand Celestial Fountain. I saw that in someone's house years ago, and I loved it. and then I found out I couldn't get it until they released, I think, like the Celestian Spelemental pack or stuff like that. Yeah, so then over here, I have no idea where I got this. I really don't. Um, but I have it. And I think I put it in a really cool spot because, I don't know, you don't really see this angle of the Wisteria Villa. And I think that that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much the garden, or my little, like, menagerie. So let me go back up and I will show you the part that I'm still kind of working on, but I don't know. These took me ages, these little flower beds right here. Ugh. And we have our little willow tree. I love the willow tree. I just wish the trunk wasn't so, like, horrid. Like, it was so big. So this is where the Cuckoo Clock Gauntlet was. I just decided to add my Avalon Bell right there. For now, I'm not entirely sure what I should put there. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. We have another Stygian tree and another flower bed, which I really love. And then the Valencian fountain. I am so upset because this used to be a really rare item, and now it's not. We have the... I forget what year this is. Does it show? No? Okay, well, it was a Veterans Day gift code that was released a couple years ago, I want to say. My mind is thinking 2017. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I don't remember ever getting this. I have no idea what that is. But I thought it looked pretty cool. I mean, just right there, Life Wizard, Fairy, you know, the whole package. I have so many of these, and I think they're really cool, and I want to use them. This is definitely not staying, but what I did essentially was I took this, the Galactic Spout, lowered it down, and then put a table and lowered that down, because the base of those are really like Celestia, and I didn't like that. So I will find a place to put one if it's the last thing I do. And then over here, we just have another Valencian fountain, and then I don't have to go all the way down there, but down here we have the statue of Hokkaido, I think his name is, but I'm going to be adding more lampposts, at least 2 more right there. But yeah, Blue inspired me with that because he had the Merle Ambrose statue. I unfortunately was not around for that, but it's okay, it's whatever, I guess. So I think this is the time when I show you the inside, and I don't think you guys have ever seen the inside. If one room looks unfinished, it is because I have one more item to place before I'm maxed out. And as for these, I just could not find a use for the upstairs. I don't know why, it just wasn't coming to me. It's a very odd, you know, having a room with a full circle in the middle of it. It's hard to kind of make something of that. So I didn't. I used to put all my wands, my cool looking wands over there, but I since transferred them to another house because it was taking up like 100 slots. So yeah, so when you walk in, you obviously have the butler because this is an estate. We have our Savannah tree and a nice custom-made fountain. I went down to the housing shop in the shopping district and put in a custom-made fountain. It cost a little bit more, but I ended up getting what I wanted and more. And because we have the Savannah tree, I really wanted to have like a little like lounge area right here, and so I just decided Zafaria. We don't have a lot of Zafaria items in this house, so might as well. We have a sink because I didn't want to waste this. I don't know why. I could do another lounge area, but we'll see. I might change it up in the future. So this is my pride and joy. I don't know why, but I really love this. This is my tavern. Did I reach rank, what was it? Rank 22 of Monstrology to get these? Yes, I did. I love these. I wanted something to connect the house with like life again. So what I perceived as the most lifelike monstrology creature was these tree minders in the catacombs. So I'm very happy about that. I think I have a blue one somewhere as well. But over here we have our little restaurant table, and as you can see, Stallion, Divum, and Bantham. I don't know why I added Bantham, but I think he just looks the best. He looks like he's sitting down, which is what I like. But Stallion is reading a map, Divum's eating some pizza and drinking, and Bantham is reading the newspaper. And then over here, we have the gift that keeps on giving. I don't remember where we got that, but I got it. And then over here, we have our fish tank.
Look
I thought
inside
that
the
that was
treasure
such a...
chest and discover lost riches.
I hate when that happens. I always forget that there's dialogue. But I think that that's such a cool, like, little... I don't know. Just like you're in your tavern, like, oh, this is getting too much for me. Let me just hop in here and chill for a little bit. Yeah, so there's a little bit of lore that I like. Like, I don't know. I added the Malistaire, Morganth, and Spider wands solely because I don't know. We essentially killed them, right? Or we didn't kill Spider, but you know, I conquered him at least. So I like to have their little trophies right there. Um, I wish you could advance move the wands, because it's really frustrating. It just looks like an eyesore. Anyway, so over here we have our Hall of Heroes, I guess, which is essentially just Artorias, Gwendolyn, and then the Bishop. Um, I thought that every like Renaissance type, you know, house has like a sculpture garden. So yeah, I decided to add that. This is my unfinished room. Complete steel. I found this on the auction house, and or the bazaar. Oh my god. So I got that, and then I have I think summer season 2 or 3. I'm not entirely sure, but I have that in my other house, so I'm gonna transfer that over, and it's gonna go over there. We have
To adventure!
our cutout of Stallion. This, it was pretty rare. Um, I didn't even know I had it. And when I saw it, I really loved it. And I saw one on the auction house, and there was only one. So I presume it's not the most common thing. And then over here we have our Ukraine charity attire, and that's a priceless artifact. I've never actually worn it, so it's in pristine condition. So if I decide to sell it, I'll be a billionaire. Um, so over here we have our little Mushu Zen prayer, whatever you want to perceive it as. You wash your hands, light the lanterns, and then pray a little. And when you're done, you dry your hands. The reason I was inspired by this was because I was able to put the Buddha statue right on the railing right here, so I really like that. Another thing that I think is going to increase in rarity is apparently these are retired items, and you can't get um, these anymore. So that's going to increase in rarity. um, I accidentally picked up everything in my house, so I had to redo all of it, which is why I'm showing it to you now. Just the interior though. And I somehow managed to put the trophy case, the tapestry to the arena, and then this over it. But when I did it last time, it wouldn't let me go to the arena. Um, so that was annoying. So I just decided to put this here, then the tapestry, and then over here, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm definitely taking these down, but the gin stays. And because this is like a wider area of the house, I just decided to put a table. So yeah. And then over here we start getting into our library. So this is all the art books. Um, don't worry, there's more. And this is like a little knickknack library, you know. I kind of like what I did right there. It's kind of cool. We have our crystal storage. Fun fact, this dropped in Dragonspire when I was leveling my character. So it has sentimental value, so that's why I stuck it in there. We have Hades, which I got for my first Tartarus run on my Storm. And then the Hades staff. I think that's like, it's pretty simple, but I kind of like it. And then over here we have the rest of the art books. Did I get them solely for this purpose? Yeah. Do I regret it? A little bit. It was about, they were like 2,500 crowns each. So yeah, I'm kind of pressed about that, but I finished my collection. And then over here you start seeing the foliage. This is my bedroom. I am using Melinda Wu's wallpaper, and then I use the hedgerows to kind of prevent that cutoff, if you can see right there. And I think it looks pretty good, just like from like a glance. It looks like it's like a tree, and I think I did really well at it, because this stuff is really hard to kind of decorate with. It's very like cartoony and bright, and I wish there was like some plush to this bed. Like, why is it just perfectly crisp corners? I don't anyway, but I ended up getting the Pride plushie, and I saw this amazing post. I don't know why I didn't think about this, but they advance move their plushie onto their bed, so that is what I'll be doing. We have like a little nook area for some research. We have our fireplace, our sink, our bathtub. I don't know how I'm gonna fit in that though. Anyway, so I ended up sticking the spring globe under here, so it's in a constant state of shedding, I guess. So the last area of the house is my second favorite. It's the interior garden, I guess. Over here, I found out that I unlocked the badge that allows me to buy the kiosk. So I actually use this one all the time. I use this more so than I do the one in Old Town. And I love the fact that I can get it. And it was only 100 gold. So Derek did me good. Over here we have a little outdoor bar. I'm gonna get like a little awning or something like that, like a little, I don't know. I want this to be kind of covered, because it just looks kind of, I don't know. It looks like it doesn't blend very well right now, but I'll make it work. Over here we have our population, 50 million players, and some fireworks to go along with it, which adds more sparkles. We have the oracles praying to the gods that we don't have another issue in Wizard101 that I have to fix. Over here we have a fountain. Now, you know me, and I love my custom-made fountains. This one I am very proud of. I decided to put a tree in the middle of it, and I think this one I just recently got from Novus. So what I did was I lowered this one, raised this one, put the fountain right there, lowered the fountain, and then added some foliage. I'm going to change the foliage. It looks kind of scattered. The reason I put it there was because this was originally one block higher, which was off the ground and looked weird, so I wanted to try and cover that. So yeah, we have our Pegasus statues, because this is, again, a wisteria villa. And then over here we have our little, like, I don't know, like seating area. I just figured if you're gonna have this area, might as well get a bar. I think I might add more, depending on if KI decides to add another housing expand elixir. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I come here all the time, actually. I love chilling here and just relaxing. So I'm really proud of this house. If you see it on the castle tours, stop on by. I was in the middle of decorating this, and a wizard came over and said hi. So yeah, I don't know. I reached 160 on all the characters that I maxed last world, so the gear guides are almost done. Not gear guides, my gear is almost done. I just need like 1 or 2 more pieces of gear, then I'll start releasing those. And then, yeah, I think that should be pretty much it for Novus and waiting for Wallaroo. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was my little abode. Hey MTV, welcome to my crib. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.